Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's away we go then. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Now it's Berbatov. He's in a great position. Joe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Joe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That has not gone well. Berbatov. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now, can they get him away? Looking for options, for movement. And he welcomes it in. Shot! And he scores! And it's Bergkamp. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Owen. It's Rooney! Ah, good steal, he just read it. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here, one each for now. Juve. It's played through for him. Timber is in a really good position out wide. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Not the most accurate pass. Rooney. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Bergkamp, and he's in on goal. He is through here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
A probing pass. Plays a sharp little ball here. Berbatov. Rooney. Bergkamp.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, well played. And he passes it long. And he's quick to snatch it back. Berbatov receives it in a good position here. And he's managed to get free. And that should get the job done.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Owen. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rooney. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's in a good position here. Gakpo. Chance for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Berbatov! Berbatov! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Gakpo. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Mount. Good ball, good take. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Torres is onto it in a flash. It's a pretty loose pass. Ruben Dias is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Now that's well seen too.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Sells breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can string out a defence.
Added time.
Vardiol. Robson. Oh, super find. Shapes to shoot! Again, a brilliant save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Request today for everybody to
Newcastle
please kindly
currently
remove any
behind
cars
by
parked on the
1-0
road outside the
at the
stadium.
break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Back on the way then. Chance! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Back towards the middle. Knocks it into space. Vardiol. There's a searching pass. Oh, that's a fine interception. And here's Torres. Gakpo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bergkamp. He's got away. And he shoots! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure.
Can he finish? And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Nicely weighted ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Goes for the shot! Now it's Hazard. He has found the way through. Closing in on goal. He's having a shot!
This is the time you need that pace.
That is ended up in no man's land. Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. It's a good run down the right. Lofted in, he leaps for it! Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. Newcastle can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Tries to play it through. Pass somewhat off target. Aims beyond the defence. And here's Park Ji-sung. Now it's Haaland. He'll try from distance! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means. Newcastle certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Casemiro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh no, what has happened here? Gabriel. And it's Wilshere. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Wilshere was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gakpo. Gakpo running with the ball. And they can counter here. He's in plenty of space here.
Newcastle are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence.
Terrific effort! In he goes again. It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. No, he didn't quite meet it right. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19, Owen. Number 10, Hazard.
And the keeper
Number
beats it away.
17,
Struck first time.
Number 20, Bergkamp.
Manchester United
Number
are
13,
looking to go forward now.
Rooney. Coming on the field.
Oh, this
Number
looks sharp.
11, Didier Drogba.
Tries
Number
one from
21,
range.
Gakpo.
That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Cantona. Number 18, Bernardo Silva. Number 9,
Newcastle have their
Gerrard.
second corner now. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And the pass is intercepted. Played out towards the right wing. Vieira. Gerrard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Cantona. Drogba. And he's running through. It's Drogba! Outstanding save to keep that out.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
He's found a way through. And the finish! Casemiro. And time is up. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence.
Hello, everybody,
The
and
objectives
welcome
are
to
clear.
today's match.
To miss out on them would be unthinkable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, a player with a classic number 10 look about him is Martin Odegaard, Peter. It'll be crucial that he can pick the ball up between the lines, as he prefers to do. That'll allow him to show off his trickery. If he can find that space, then all options are open, and the opposition defence might be stretched.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now he's got space here. Torres looking to receive it in space. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Juve. Now it's Berbatov. Now it's Torres. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Torres! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
He's in plenty of space here. Bruno Fernandes! Throw it. Shevchenko. Oh, super ball. And that's a good-looking ball. It's a searching pass. That has been cut short. Udogi. Saliba makes the interception. Quarter of an hour played. Saka has it out wide and in space. Timber defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. There's a sharp little ball here. That's going wide left. Still goalless at the moment. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Berbatov. And Berbatov! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Berbatov clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Rice. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Timber kept his eye on it, and he's there. This ended up in no man's land. Played into space. Oh, that's a fine interception. Odegaard. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Shevchenko. Bruno Fernandes. Played out to the left flank. Opts to Odegaard! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Odegaard really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. That pass has been well intercepted. That's destined for the flank. Well, they could break here. That's an imaginative pass. Henderson claims comfortable.
Gabriel Jesus clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Picked out brilliantly. Gabriel Jesus. Berbatov has a look and plays it forward. Now this could be a chance. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Saka receives it in a wide position. Robson is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Adams. Torres might just make this. Rice. And it's Ødegaard. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Space for him to turn and look. Saliba did well to stay calm there. Duke showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Berbatov. And Berbatov! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Moved on forwards. So, a temporary halt to the action. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Kindly make his way to the
So
information
it's simmered
center.
along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So we're off again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
That has been slung wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries to play it through. And he's there to retrieve it. It's a throw-in. And he's forced to go back. Saliba, Gabriel Jesus is herring after that one. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Udogi cuts it out. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's taking on the lot of them. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's there to belt it away. Rice. Saliba. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And this is Torres. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bruno Fernandes. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay on side. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Just eases him off the ball. That has not gone well. Ødegaard. Rice. To Bruno Fernandes. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Great vision. It's played through for him. A header! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8.
So we have movement on both
Bukayo
benches.
Saka. Coming on to replace him is number 10.
No, he's managed to
Substitution
misplace that.
taking place.
Oh, it's played into the area. Getting up there! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Tries from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
Oh, good effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Bradley. He might have to go it alone here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's picked it up out wide.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he shoots! It's a loose ball. Saliba tidy with his distribution. That's a good run down the left. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
There will
It's
be
a really
one
well-measured
added
ball.
time.
Strong running down that left flank. Timber. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's
Please
where
make
it
sure
ends.
to
I think
watch
this
the
game
screen
has had
for
a real
information
lively feel, and
bulletin from the
I'm
regional
not ready
police
to give up on it
department.
yet.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Eze, he is through here. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. He's looking wide. Rogers. Over to the other side.
Well spotted.
Driven in. Punched away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mohamed Salah has it in a wide position. Eze. Not a hint of offside here. Forced to go back. And the finish! Probing pass.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Doggy puts a cross in. Timber wins the duel this time. Rice. Ødegaard. And he's picked out the run. So that was it, the first period of extra time.
Hello everybody and
There are plenty of tired limbs and minds out there. We may be looking at penalties here.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 2, Williams Saliba.
Exhaustion, physical
Number 9,
and mental. Will we find a winner?
Coming on the field. Number
0-0
6,
still.
Gabriel.
Play to win or
Number
play for
20,
penalties.
Madueke.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Driving through the middle.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, delightful ball. And Torres! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Fernando Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Knocks it into space. He's on it. Can he get away? He leaps for it. Mohamed Salah. And this is Shevchenko.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, that's well spotted. Juve. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That'll be a throw-in. Timber's cross. Bruno Fernandes. Two sides absolutely inseparable, and we know what's coming. Well, Jim, what say you after all of this?
Well, energy levels and stamina were great during extra time, and the emphasis was very much on trying to win it.
Nothing more the coaches can do. They, along with the rest of us, mere spectators, as we hit football's ultimate drama. Bruno Fernandes to get things going. And no mistake.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Haaland pondering where to put it.
Never looked in doubt, really.
A swift riposte. Mohamed Salah, second in line for them. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Wow, talk about coming up with the goods.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Fernando Torres, second to go. Oh, he's missed!
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
Eze is third in line. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Duke, the third man up. Oh, great save! That is a great save! So the fourth man in line walking up to the spot. No, he cannot do it!
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
Robson is fourth up.
I actually think he was quite brave to do that, Peter, but it was the right result. He just has to trust his instincts and pick the right spot.
It's in! Pick that one out!
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Rodgers to win it. Dispatched! They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly...
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day.
Hello,
Two
everybody,
teams,
and
each
welcome
seeking
to
the
today's
perfect
match.
pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba, is starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Gerrard. Rodgers.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Good ball. And the finish! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And they've got Reed. He's having a shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Havertz. Foden. Showing good feet. Now it's... And a chance! Goal! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, he's found support out wide. Foden. Park-Ji-sung. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Makaleli. First quarter of an hour gone. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Gerrard. It's Park-Ji. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Saka going face-to-face with his great rival. And that is expertly dealt with.
Newcastle really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's got away. And that was asking just too much of him. Saka. Park-Ji-sung is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now, can they get him away? Havertz! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Saka. Pass is just off target.
Foden. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Played out to the left flank. Back where it came. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? This time, surely!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Gerrard. Nunez. Great vision. Oh, that's a fine interception. Mount.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rodgers. Gerrard. Now O'Reilly. Now that's well seen too. Has a look and plays it forward. Pass somewhat off target. It's Park-Ji-sung. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Havertz. Park-1. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Haaland. Berbatov is onto this. They get a throw in. In by Saka.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
Well, that has not gone well. Rodgers. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Park-1. Looking for the run. It's come to nothing. Played into space. Now it's Darwin, and he's managed to get free.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
This possibly the last play of the half. Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. So, a temporary halt to the action. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Newcastle
Security staff for
currently
each block.
behind by
Please
1
report
goal
to
to
the
nil
staff room
at the break.
immediately.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution.
So the action resumes.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Nice control. And it's Makalele. And here's Nunez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And Bernardo Silva! And that is quite wonderful. He's got himself an absolute peach. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And here's Haaland. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bernardo Silva.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
He is through here.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So we have movement on
William
both benches.
Saliba. Number 17. Bukayo Saka. Coming on the field. Number 9. Vadio.
The cross.
Number
He's
21.
intervened well there.
Gabriel Jesus.
James.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a cute ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Haaland gets flagged offside. And he was alert to it. Mount! Wonderful save by Martinez. Newcastle have their second corner now. Well, there's the clearance. The ball has bounced loose now. Newcastle perhaps contemplating their next change here. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mount actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. Saliba clears it away. Millwall have the chance to go the other way. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko stood his ground strongly. James is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Shot a goal! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
A case now of complete control. Here's a shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
That pass isn't the best. Oh, can he get onto this? Driving on and making good progress.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Takes the shot! Smashing save, really good save that.
Newcastle are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Time and again they are repelled. And here's Haaland. Now that looks a decent ball. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's fabulous. Bernardo Silva! And that's a tidy finish. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And yes, it's him again. This is a gloriously greedy performance. It is a corner, good chance.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Adams. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Time added on, 4 minutes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mount. And he ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. That's that, the end. Newcastle suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come.